In this video, I'll be speaking about USDJPY, and I'll cover both the technical aspect of this market and the fundamental aspect when we look into the commitment of traders to understand where the biggest speculators are moving their positions to. I believe with the help of these two different analyses, we will try to understand where we have the highest probability for the next potential move on this asset. So starting from the monthly time frame, all we can see is that price is testing a support level. We saw how price tested here and developed this move to the upside. It tested it the second time and moved to the upside, and right now price is testing that level again. So we would likely expect more bullish price action to develop away from that level. So dropping down to the weekly time frame, here from the weekly perspective, we can see that right now price is beginning to reject that area that we marked on the weekly time frame proper. All this move to the upside developed away from here, and right now price is clustering around that level and is rejecting strongly. Also, we can notice how we've been having series of lower lows and lower highs, so price has been trending bearish, but right now we are beginning to see some momentum shift. So we would likely see a scenario where price will trade higher. So weekly time frame is looking quite bullish if we consider the momentum that is currently setting in this market. Price is now closing above, so we are likely going to see more of the bullish move. So dropping down to the daily time frame, what do we see from the daily perspective? From the daily perspective, we can clearly see that price has broken a structure. All right, from the daily time frame, we see a previous resistance level getting broken to the upside, and as we all know, in general, after a resistance is broken, it usually turns a support. So as it got broken, we are likely going to see a retrace to that broken resistance, which will now turn support, and from here we would see more bullish price action development. So the daily time frame has just shifted to the bullish side. Also, we can see, if we put up our trend lines, we can see how price is now moving in a strong trend, starting from this swing low here, starting from this swing low right here. We are now seeing more of what? Higher lows. Okay, so price is now moving to the bullish side from the technical standpoint in the daily time frame. So looking at the commitment of traders, we are looking out for JPY pair. We can see that the net position has decreased. We went from having 148k net position, as you can see here, to having only 140k net position, and we can see the difference in long positions are being closed. The buy positions are being closed because we went from having 402 longs to having minus 4,000 longs. That means longs are being closed while shorts are not added yet. We went from having 10,000 shorts to having only 3,000 shorts. So shorts are not being added, but longs are closed. So this is an insight that there would likely be a correction from the daily time frame, which after getting that, price will now continue to trade bullish. So what it simply means is that JPY is bearish, which means we will be buying USDJPY as a pair. Therefore, if we start to see a retracement back to this previous broken resistance, from here we can opt in for longs. So all we need to do is to visualize from the H4 time frame, and we can clearly mark this price here as a level that if price falls back to that area, we can then start to buy.